Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to today's Sky Racing Wednesday news, and the countdown is on to Saturday. The Colgate Optic White George Main, and of course the shorts, and a lot of attention on the horses that will line up in the Everest on October 19. And given the likelihood of either soft or particularly heavy ground after more than 50 mil of rain, Tony McAvoy is already stating that it's highly unlikely that his runner Sunlight will take her place in the shorts. He said the chance is that we could barrier trial on Tuesday and run in the Premier on October 5 and then go into the Everest from there. But at this stage, if there's a chance of running on a heavy track, as I say, Sunlight is very unlikely to run. As I say, also in regard to the shorts, that's the opinion of Chris Lees with in her time, if it's heavy, they probably won't line up either. Santa Ana Lane comes to Sydney tonight for the Anthony Freedman stable, and at this stage, it's business as usual. They're expecting to run. They'll just be mindful of just the weather and what it does. Friday's weather's not meant to be too bad. Here, Santa Ana Lane wins the TJ Smith. It was a dominant win, but they certainly don't want to put the horse onto a track that could be a big gutbuster. They could also go to a trial and the Premier. They're very keen to get to the Tab Everest second up because that's where the horse produces his very best. At this age, Classique Legend and Parada, they've drawn barriers 4 and 9 respectively. Osborne Bulls comes up with barrier 6. Santa Ana Lane has drawn 5. We'll wait and see what the makeup is come Saturday morning. The Group 1 is the Colgate Optic White George Main, and while there's a few trainers a bit nervous about the heavy tracks, that's not the case with trainer Chris Gibbs with his mare Dance Dance Dance. She's been in Sydney. This will be her third trip. Here she is up the inside running third to Avilius in the Ranvet on a heavy track earlier this year. She's very much proven on the ground. The only issue, according to Chris, is running on heavy ground second up. But the horses travel well, and we know that she eats it up. So looking very much to seeing her on Saturday. Avilius is the clear favourite, comes up with barrier 11 or barrier 8 in a field of 11. Clapper's drawn 4, and Dance 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 has drawn barrier 5. Well, the Golden Rose is looming up on Saturday week at Rose Hill, and from Dynamics indications, the likelihood now is that Yao Dash will line up in the race. They'll make a final decision on Tuesday, but with the likelihood of more rain next week in Sydney, they're probably thinking, gee, this horse eats it up. The 2 barrier trials, the track gallop yesterday at Randwick, are very upbeat about the horse handling those conditions. Now, Nash Rawiller, who has ridden the horse for its 2 wins, is obligated to ride yes in the Golden Rose. A decision who rides Yao Dash will be made over the next few days. Bivouac, it's the clear favourite at this stage in the Golden Rose from yes, but at this stage Yao Dash expected to line up $11 at this moment. And finally, the Kosciuszko October 19, and Victorum went through a barrier trial yesterday at Wyong, finished second in the trial. Jenny Graham very happy with the way that the horse has come through. Christian Reith giving the horse just a perfect run, no pressure at all down the straight. It'll barrier trial again, but it won't be seen until the Kosciuszko on October 19 in a race. It's the clear favourite at $4. Noble Boy is at $4.60, and Bobbing, it's expected to run at Cessnock on September 30. Lots of racing news around social media pages, plenty of it there. Stay tuned to Sky. We'll keep you up to date as we approach Randwick on Saturday.